proud of him.
What was the process like grieving Marcel? And I'm going to say grieving your idea of fatherhood, because you mentioned you had an idea that had to shift whilst preparing to go into this brand new lane.
Yeah.
How did you manage that?
Difficult, very badly. Very badly. I don't think... I still am grieving it, most definitely, because, you know, you don't realize how close you are to somebody.
Yeah.
Because he was just a part of my life. So you value it at the time, but you didn't value it. You get me? So even when you're meeting people that knew him, and then they loved him and he loved them, you understood, I actually knew him a little bit deeper than that. You know, I knew the highs, the lows, the ups, the downs, and yeah, man, trying to manage the grief of it. It's difficult. Like, it made me ill. It made a lot of the man ill, because, you know, we went into kind of like, let's make sure everyone's okay. Is his kids okay? Is his sisters okay? You get me? Is his cousins okay? Is his mum and dad okay? And we kind of went into that mode, you get me? Which, you know, I don't regret at all, but it wasn't until, you know, maybe like 8 months, 9, maybe like a year afterwards, the man hadn't really even sat down and spoke about it. You get me? And even all now, he ain't really sat down and spoke about it. And you get me? It's ripped us apart still. Yeah. It ripped us apart. And then the last show that I was in, kind of like, he addressed grief. And it was interesting that after I'd done the audition for that, I was ill for 3 months.
Right.
Because it's the first time I'd ever expressed anything out of my body, and I felt like my body was like, oh, can we deal with this now? Because you're tired, you know, and you're this and you're that, and you fall flat. And then my cousin as well, that was in the show, and he don't ever get ill. He was in hospital for 2 weeks before the show even started. And when we're going through the show, it's not clicking and it's not getting right. And again, because we worked with him so closely, whenever we thought creatively, it was, oh yeah, Marcel would do that role. Marcel would do this role. So even my cousin didn't want to be in the show. Yeah. But because he knew this role would have been Marcel's role. You get me? And it's that major shift of thinking differently, creatively, because in our minds when we're creating, it's, oh yeah, you'll play that, and you'll play this. And now it's very, very different. It's difficult. It's hard to talk about. But we're getting there, man. And what I am thankful for is that I was able to experience his love and experience his kindness. And even though it burns that it's not here, I have to be grateful that I experienced it, because some people haven't experienced any type of love. And for me to have such a deep-seated love that, you know, resonates through his family, his friends, his children, his wife, you know, his sisters, his cousins, you get me? Like, it's a blessing to be a part of that and a part of that legacy, and to have known him. And even my daughters know him. And, you know, sometimes we'll just go to the grave and just chill, relax when it's sunny, grab a little food, sit down and just be there. So that spirit is continuous, and that spirit is God's spirit. Genuinely, if you knew Marcel, he loved the Lord.
Absolutely.
You get me? Regardless of anything, he loved the Lord.
Infectiously, right?
Yeah, man. So it's a journey, and it's a journey that we process. And I think as we hit these milestones, you get me? So even having another child, and I'm thinking, yo, you get me? But what was nice was we was able to get my daughter christened at his mom's church. Nice. You get me? So it still felt like a part. But yeah, man, it's a process, man. I don't think you'll ever stop hurting. We just have to see the memories as joyous rather than, oh my gosh, I don't get them again.